Hello, everyone. It's Essie Sings with Candid Culture Arts, here with tattoo artist and operator of Brightwood Permaculture in Durham, Skip.
What's up? What's up? Nice to meet y'all.
Hey, I want to know the moment you realized living in a commercial home was not for you anymore.
I think I realized that I shouldn't live in a commercial world before I realized I shouldn't live in a commercial home. I think I just everything like that was going on in the world, everything that was going on in my city, everything as far as like socioeconomic disparity, food insecurity, everything that was just going wrong, made me definitely want to exit. You know what I mean? So the next alternative was non-traditional living space.
How did you mentally, physically, and financially prepare to move off grid?
Oh, damn! Am I prepared? I don't know.
Right.
Mentally, I think it was something. Jesus, my cat. So
Oh no!
Just cutting back on some of the things that I was consuming. And ultimately that helped financially. You know what I mean? I stopped, kind of giving my money to people who didn't care about me, and giving my money to companies that really didn't have my best interest in heart, and just kind of started shopping locally, started thrifting a lot more, and kind of teaching myself to live with less. And ultimately, or subsequently, that taught me the value of $1 and to save my bread, not even by choice. It just, when you're not buying a bunch of stuff, you have a little bit more extra money to spend on things like living off grid.
What is the best perk about living in Brightwood Permaculture?
Oh man, the fact that I live in Brightwood Permaculture, like, the best part, honestly, is the freedom. I don't have that sense of urgency. I don't have that sense of impending doom, or that, there's a place that I have to be, or something that I have to do, or someone I have to see. Just being able to just kind of like, live the way that it was intended is definitely the best part.
Do you have any local mentors who helped you?
Floyd McKissick, he's local, but he's dead. The guy who attempted to start Soul City back in the 70s here in North Carolina. His family still owns a law firm and practice here, but just reading his books like 3/5 of a Man and Soul City, and doing my research on him and his thought process, even in posterity, even long after he's gone, definitely inspired and kept me grounded and guided. Anybody alive? Nah, man, because nobody does this. This is some stuff to do, So I guess I have to be my own mentor.
What is your vision for Brightwood Permaculture? I guess in like the next 5 years, like in terms of growth.
Yeah, an upscale Black hippie commune, where we grow our own food, we raise our own kids, we take our destiny into our own hands, kind of thing. And everyone just lives a more simple life, centered around trade, centered around skills, centered around arts, centered around everything that we hold dear in society outside of what they tell us that we have to do. So ultimately, I just want a cool ass little Black hippie commune.
So roughly, how many animals do you have on your property?
I've got chickens, I've got ducks, I've got a goat, I've got a cat, a dog. Do the raccoons and deers and all that good stuff count? Do they count?
Yes, they count.
Yeah. I can't count them specifically in number, but I know they out here. So domesticated animals, probably about 15.
Wow, I didn't know that. 15.
Yeah. Every time you come out, they're all like roaming around or
right,
really
scattered.
Yeah, scattered. All of them are free range, so I don't like keep them in cages or anything. They just roam around and stuff. So they taste better.
Yeah, freedom tastes better. Out of all of your animals, which one do you have the best relationship with?
Oh man, that's a hard one.
Really?
It's gotta be Frank Dizzle, man. It's gotta be Frank Big Money McJackson, man. And I call him Paw Patrol, man. He's my dude. He is my 4-year-old beagle. He's a hunting dog, so he's like super affectionate, super by my side, like constantly. I can't breathe without that man. Like sometimes as I turn around and step on him, because he's just fun to me constantly. He's always barking at something. And if a person walks too fast around, like he's just on it, man. He's security, and he's also the resident beggar. He's always stealing eggs, looking for something. So he's that fiend on the block asking for 37. You love him. You just gotta, you gotta love him.
Right, you gotta love him though.
Big Money. And then my next is Sherman for sure. Sherman. Right. Big Sherm. He's a goat. He's an asshole, but I love him.
He really is.
Yeah, the dick, bro. Yeah.
Any new plants or animals that you're thinking about bringing to the fam?
I just got a cat. It's a new experience. She is a death machine. So I've never been a real cat person, but we need cats in order to keep like the mice in the environment and all that good stuff down out here around on the farm. Ultimately, I want to start breeding ducks. No one breeds ducks. Everyone has chickens. So I just added a Peking and a English khaki. So I'm gonna breed ducks for food and for companionship and for eggs. So I expect a couple more ducks soon. And I'm gonna add a couple more goats and a pig. I really want to raise a pig.
Oh, a pig.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it though. So it's not about it. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out like how to not like it. You know what I mean? And how to not. That's the hard part with adding animals.
Are you gonna name it even though you're gonna eat it still? Maybe.
Probably. I'm gonna say that I'm not, but I probably would.
Probably.
Yeah, I probably end up naming it. But it's hard. Like when you live in a permaculture setting or you live off grid, everything has to serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything has to serve a purpose, and spending money on an animal, whether it's like housing it, feeding it, supplementing its diet, doing all of these different things, like, you have to get some type of reward. There has to be some type of benefit for it, So I'm trying to weave between that fine line of like, is this a pet or is it a food source? Is this a valuable resource? Is really hard.
How did you learn how to build?
Honest answer, my stepdad was a horrible person, but he was a phenomenal carpenter. He taught me a lot of things I know now because I was free labor. You know what I'm saying? Labor, he didn't have to hire a crew, get drunk and yell at his crew, how to like handyman skills. Taught me a little bit of electric work, plumbing, just all those different things, because that's kind of how he was taking care of the family. You know what I mean? He was a construction worker, a carpenter, and a handyman.
Thank you so much, Skip. Thank you for letting the people know.
You're welcome. I'm excited to be here, man. I can't wait to see you again. Come back out and volunteer. Come out and get dirty a little bit.
Yes. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.